The Coaltown Classic Reunion Festival. Glace Bay and coal mining. Coal mining and Glace Bay. Nearly impossible to say one without the other. Glace Bay and coal mining have traveled a lot of dusty roads together, sharing a legacy for more than 150 years, and even now, almost 25 years after the last productive mine has closed, we still maintain that without the high price of pain and sacrifice paid by our forefathers, such statements could not be declared. Currently, in the once proud community of Coaltown, Canada, Glace Bay, our population grows onward and upward and is made from two distinct but relatively equal groups of miners and their families. We have the last generation of accomplished miners, all in their twilight boomer years, as well as the fewer remaining post-war period miners, together being the largest portion of our local population. We look back to the 50s, 60s, and 70s, and always mindful that coal is who we are, who we have evolved through, and the relevant cost there was to our predecessors in making it here. Should it not be that our cause now is to heartily celebrate those deeds and actions? To demonstrate our thanks for each and every pound of pick and shoveled coal from the tunnels and shafts of our coal mining heritage, and play that forward into one huge festival of tribute in the summer of this coming year of 2012, does that not sound like the most fitting way to show our appreciation? Based on solid research, wide interest is abundant and far-reaching with regards to a specifically developed plan to recreate our past for a homecoming celebration in the summer of 2012, tentatively coined the Coaltown Classic Reunion Festival. Past events, current interest, and the wide impact that all things boomer are magnetic clearly confirm that with the help of social media, great communication, history proves that the boomers will come home to their roots to celebrate. I need only point to 2010, when a reunion designed to celebrate old friendships from school years of the 60s and 70s resulted in the Glace Bay Fence Folks Reunion 2010, which, with sellout crowds and a significant economic footprint, quickly became the highlight of the summer, and all the while creating a niche for more and better times ahead. The Fence Folks Reunion also clearly provided proof that gathering boomer-age folks from the Coaltown world of Glace Bay in a celebratory collective atmosphere, home in Glace Bay, paying tribute to the past, here in the present, while being able and healthy to do so, is a recipe to follow for success. In fact, there is a craving for it. A rejuvenated festival of celebration honoring and paying tribute to coal and coal miners is not only warranted, it is deserved. For more than a century, the people of Glace Bay soulfully sacrificed to the utmost degree, yet as they toiled and pushed forward, they did so with hope and determination, all the while proudly personifying the place of their birth. They raised the town of Glace Bay up to the best that it could be. From the solidarity of their purpose, as deep and as abundant as the king coal itself, their pride is the epitome of their existence, and the shadow in which we now find cover is ours to reflect onward to others who come after. In our efforts and acceptance to maintain that respect, it is incumbent upon us to reconnect to that core strength of the past, embrace it, move it forward, and relight the magic that the power of coal has given us to grow. To reignite the fire, we must return the coal and its history past to the surface. A comeback to coal celebration is out there. The question being then is, are all of the integral parts of such a project willing to climb aboard, be open to and willing to get some dust on their boots, and make it happen? From my perspective as a one-time railway worker, collector of historical data, organizer and writer, I have seen firsthand and witnessed that with solid organization, long-term planning, and proud support by community interests, high levels of achievement are very possible. Proposing such a festival is part one. Developing and planning, coordinating and connecting the key players, and piecing together the framework is equally challenging. Raising awareness, creating high interest, spreading the word, and heightening the senses of the peoples and groups from community, business, cultural, historical, and neighborhoods are also very significant and critical to achieving a common goal for the overall success of such an undertaking. It would need to involve each and every neighborhood organization, all generations, young and old, and input from every possible element of the Glace Bay fabric, inclusive and open to all. Concentrating on that role that coal and coal mining in and around Glace Bay played in our past, and celebrating our successes, and sadly at times our failures and sorrows, we once again take that enriched heritage and place it front and center. For a week-long tribute from Bridgeport to Brookside, Sterling to St. Anne's, number 11 to number 2, and all parts in between, we should surely take this important step to once again put the beginning of our past up high where we all can see it, live it, and feel it. It is who we are, and we should be damn proud of it, so let's just burn it once again. Glace Bay and coal mining and Glace Bay and you're getting it. In formulating the key elements for the 2012 Coal Town Classic Reunion Festival, many topics open to expand for community involvement should and might include some of the following: the miners and their families, the miners and their neighborhoods, the stories and the realities, the town and its vibrance, the sports, the camaraderies, the talents and the tapestries, the accomplishments and the tragedies, the history and history makers, the educators and the spiritualism, the characters, and yes, the characters, places, times, events, and locales, the medics, the medicines, the hospitals and healthcare, the unions and the companies, the simple life of our past times, and the music, the words, and the messages. I believe that we can again restore to the people of Glace Bay the true sense of pride in our coal mining legacy, with a festival solely connected to and 100% oriented around the treasured history of our past. Celebrating coal and the power of the people and events that made our lives possible in Glace Bay for over a century would be our core. How each segment of our new community and now community fabric decides to highlight their role in such a festival, I believe, will be a way of bringing the entire community once again together. Challenging each other in the process of promoting the festival will be in total one of the highlights of the week. Some ideas for celebration would include period dress competitions at local events in the neighborhoods, reenactments of particular events from our history past, daily and nightly entertainment in various centers all over the communities, breakfasts, lunch, teas, suppers, story sessions, book readings, talent socials, special events for seniors, shut-ins, and elderly miners all over town. One very unique and pre-summer series of events will be a songwriting and production contest, with the winning song taken from a series of pre-written lyrical stories to be the theme for the entire festival. Also, downtown displays, competitions for facade flashbacks, street performers, carnival atmospheres, special attractions to bring folks to town, once again, period costume open houses at museums, stores, offices, businesses, and a total celebratory atmosphere all day during the week. The neighborhoods would have in their respective dwellings and fields nightly entertainment, and then by the weekend, most of the core of the attraction to nighttime activities will center in one location closer to town, where concerts, bashes, and festivities would be licensed and controlled. Many of the main infrastructures like the Savoy, the Bayplex, St. Anne's Perry Center, South Street Park, and many others would also be hopefully available to produce parallel events to the festival and be part of the overall celebration. The 2012 Coal Town Classic Reunion Festival is for now an idea in the stage of seeking the right support for continuation and inclusion. I have taken the lead to submit this overview to many of the people in positions of decision making and planning, as well as to those I feel will be open to and willing to consider this proposal as doable, and would sit down in a forum to discuss it and be open to making it work. Thank you for your time at the beginning of this journey. I am hopeful that you will at least take the first tour of our steam train's journey to our celebratory past and be part of the return trip, which will see the 2012 Coal Town Classic Reunion Festival come to life in Glace Bay in the summer of 2012. Thank you for the 2012 Coal Town Classic Reunion Festival, Joe McPherson. The 2012 Coal Town Classic Reunion Festival, tentatively scheduled for July 2012, right home in Glace Bay, where it all began so many years ago. Tell your friends, and possibly we'll have more information coming your way in the very early part of the new year. The 2012 Coal Town Classic Reunion Festival. Are you coming home, bye?